Well, this is your End Times News Update. And did you see an alien looking swirl in the sky? Well, if you did, don't worry, it's probably SpaceX. You like how they say it's probably SpaceX? Almost like they are using SpaceX as some type of excuse. But now, with that being said, let's get to some news that is complete nonsense, as we can see right here. Christian nationalist Joel Webbon and Wesley Todd urge the government to literally seize the property of wicked and apostate churches and redistribute it to faithful ones. What reality are these two silly gooses living in right now? I mean, the government is literally endorsing the Queen Apostate herself. You can't make this up. Now, how ironic would it be if the government took Joel and Wesley up on this offer and actually seized their property? Because, I mean, in my own personal opinion, they're apostate. But let's move on. Now, in some more news, we have the United States launching new strikes in Yemen, while we also have the USA moving 7 B-2A Spirit stealth bombers to the Diego Garcia Air Base in the Indian Ocean, together with a large number of support aircraft. Now, with that being said, the Houthis in Yemen and the Islamic regime in Iran are now within range. And we also have a second U.S. carrier strike group heading to the Middle East. Oh yeah, America, get some. Now, we also have Ukraine declaring that they need European troops with readiness to fight, not peacekeepers. While at the same time, we also have several European countries and Canada having alerted their citizens about tightened restrictions for travelers entering the United States, warning that they risk arrest if caught breaching new requirements under President Donald Trump. You've been warned. Now, we also have Israel preparing for a large-scale ground operation in Gaza. But at the same time, we have China calling on Israel to withdraw from Syria and Lebanon without delay. Yeah, good luck with that. Well, speaking of China, apparently they present the most comprehensive and robust military threat to U.S. national security. Hey, at least we still have TikTok right now. Speaking of threats to the United States, we have this news coming out on how hundreds of troops will start conducting surveillance across the southern border, putting them for the first time on the front lines of President Donald Trump's immigration crackdown. Well, speaking of national security, we have Russia developing a new satellite capable of carrying a nuclear weapon. Don't worry, I'm sure Tony Musk is on the case. Well, I wonder if that news is concerning to the EU because they want its citizens to prepare for crisis or war. I'm sure it's nothing. Let's carry on. Well, in other news, we have Donald Peace Trump, Mr. Peace of the World, Mr. Peacekeeper over here. He has Russia agreeing to ban on striking Ukrainian energy infrastructure, because we are going to need that energy infrastructure to be able to mine rare earth minerals over there. There's always a reason and a deeper agenda. Now, we also have the U.S. announcing sanctions on 3 Iranian officials. We also had this the other day where there was a nationwide internet outage in Syria. Now, we also had President Trump signing an executive order enabling the U.S. Treasury to modernize its payments system to reduce fraud, waste, and abuse. Now, in some crypto news, we have BlackRock adding its blockchain-based money market fund to Solana, while we also have the $6 trillion asset manager Fidelity to launch crypto stablecoin. And we also have OpenAI CEO Sam Altman in talks with Visa for crypto stablecoin payments wallet. If that was not enough cryptocurrency mark of the beast news, we also have this coming out of Wyoming, how they are to launch state-issued crypto stablecoin. This is the future. And finally, we had a 7.0 earthquake near New Zealand. And that concludes your End Times News update for March 26th. And with that being said, guys, remember, do not allow this information to cause fear, anxiety, stress, or dread. It's just information. Take it and then go to the Lord, seeking Him, focusing your eyes upon Him, for He is truly the author and the perfecter of your faith. I love you all so much. God bless. Remember, the just shall live by faith.